Hello everyone and welcome back to Pens with M's. I am super excited because I just got my Experience pen sale box from Atlas Stationers. I took part in their Experience pen sale for the first time ever last month. So technically that was only like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So it was in January, but the way that this works is at the end of every month, there are items that they either got as returns or that they were unable to sell, or I guess just something else, and they're not able to just sell them at the store. And instead of returning them or doing something else with them, they make them available for people to buy. And they do this on their Discord server. So you have to join their Discord. And a few days before the sale, I believe this is how it happens. This is my first time participating, so I'm kind of going off of this one sale. Hollywood will put a list of all the items that are going to be for sale, like all the one-off items that are going to be for sale. And so, for example, they'll have like Esterbrook's, they'll have all manner of fountain pens. It's primarily fountain pens that are for sale as sort of like one-offs, but there can be some like really, really nice fountain pens. I myself got a really, really pretty one. And then there's also blind boxes at the end. So the blind boxes at the end, you get a chance to bid on like 4 to 6 of them or 8. I can't exactly remember how many, but I know that I think he showed like 6 and people were able to bid on those 6. And then other than that, he tells you, hey, we're going live with them. And then you get to go and grab them. The ones that you buy on the site, like when not on the site, the ones that you buy as part of the live stream, those ones are not really a blind box because you know what's in it. There's a picture of what's in it, and then you get to say bid on it, say claim. So really quick, just I kind of want to get into the haul, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but if you've never participated, it's really fun. There is a live stream going on YouTube, and he's talking there and he's showing pens there. You don't have to be a part of that to be in the sale, but you do have to be in the Discord servers because that's where you claim your pen. So Hollywood will put a picture of the pen or the item. He will put the price underneath it, the original and the sale price, and then he will put a green button. And when he puts the green button, you got to hit claim. You got to put forth claim. And then the first claim text or message that shows up on Hollywood's Discord message box, that's the one that wins it. So that was a little confusing for some people. And I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? It'll look like you were the first one, even if you weren't. So that's one of the benefits of watching like the live if you're going through this. So I would highly recommend you do, but technically you don't have to, but you do need to have Discord. So anyway, without further ado, I won I bought, but I won the ability to buy in the auction a Esterbrook Estie and a $100 blind box, mystery box, right? Because for me, it wasn't blind. So I'm going to flip the camera down now so that you can see, but yeah, I'm super excited. Let's flip this around and let me show you. All right. So the first thing that I got was the Esterbrook Estie, and I have wanted this color for such a long time, you guys. You have no idea. I think it's the first Esterbrook pen that I saw, and I was like, oh, wow, that's actually really pretty. So without further ado, here she is. She's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's gorgeous. So this Estie, okay, I'm pretty sure it's called Sea Glass, and she retails for $195. I got her for $115. I know, I was shocked at the price too. The reason that she was that affordable is because she was a part of the sale, but also because there's a little defect in the cap where when you screw it in, it doesn't have that bounce back that Esterbrook's tend to have. So here's what I'm talking about. This is my Estie Cola, and when I turn it, did you see that? It pops out, right? That's a kind of like a spring-loaded feel. This one does not have that. That's not working well on this one. Now, the pen does come with a full warranty, so I could go to Esterbrook and ask them to replace the top or to correct the defect, and they absolutely would. I'm not sure I want to though, because I like that. To me, that's a feature, not a bug. because I like posting my pens, and Esterbrook's can be kind of hard to post because of that. And this one is really easy to post. So I think I'm going to write with her for a few weeks and see if she dries out. Like, I might actually leave her inked up and not write with her, which is going to take some serious self-control, but for you, I will do it. Sorry. But no, I'm going to try that and see. And then if I end up not liking it, then I'll get them to exchange it. But if not, I'll leave it. I think one of the things I really liked about buying this one in particular from their sale was that not only was it a good price, but I saw the actual pen and I liked this particular resin. Like, I got really lucky with the Coke one that it had a lot of the purple in it, and that was the color that I really like. The ice, I call it the ice of the icing cola. And this one had a lot of that, like, I don't know, for lack of a better term, like lime green in it. And I really, really like that. I didn't want it to be all just the blue. So I'm really happy with this one. I got it in the medium nib. So it comes with the nib, really nice. Just like every other Esterbrook Esterbrook Estie, you can switch out the nib. So I could replace the nib, but I really do like a medium in my Esties. I will say I love the stub. So I'm considering getting a, like an extra fine flex if I can, but for now I like it. The converter is nice. It seems to work. It's not used looking or anything. And if it is, it's in very clean condition. I am super in love with this pen, and I was a little hesitant to buy it because I knew that it had that defect, but I am really glad I took a chance because I am happier than if it didn't have the defect. So win for me and a huge discount. So loving that. And I did know that it had the defect before I even started bidding for it. Not only because Hollywood tells you, like, he'll tell you that it has a defect and he'll tell you exactly what the defect is in the live stream, but also because in the spreadsheet that he put up, it said it. So yeah, really, really excited with this. I'm planning on putting Sirena in it, and maybe what we'll do is at the end of the video, I will ink this with the ink that I want to put in it. But I'm like certain that Sirena is going to go in it because it's sea glass and Sirena means a mermaid. So it has to be inked in this. It just has to. I don't have any other more appropriate ink. If you know of a more appropriate ink, you know, by all means, let me know. Your girl needs more ink, like a hole in her head, but you know I'm buying more, so send me your recommendations. The other thing that came with the Esterbrook, I think, because I didn't expect this, is this box. So I think I know what this is. I think I saw like a TikTok or like a short where Hollywood was showing these and saying that there were like a certain number of them or something. So I don't know. I have no idea. I know that it's like it says it's a 3 journal pack. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Does Esterbrook do journals? Why don't we open it and find out? Quit talking, Emma. It's a bag. It's a canvas bag. Wait, what? Oh, and there seem to be journals in it. Hold the phone. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's got an adjustable strap. Sorry, it's like really hard to see because this is a lot larger than what I usually show off. Let me try to make this work here. So yeah, it's got an adjustable strap. Very nice. And then it's got the button here is the logo. That's so cute. And it's an actual snap. Like, it's like a nice snap too. Like, it's like magnetic and stuff. Wow. Fancy. Okay, so what's inside? Oh, there are journals. Oh, holy cow. Okay, wait, hold on. There are journals. How did I not know that Esterbrook did journals? What? Okay. American since 1858. All right, well, let's open this. Dang, I feel so out of it. Like, how did I not know? This is why I need to do more shopping. Don't tell my wallet that. Okay, so they're like little travel journals. Shut the front door, you guys. They're so cute. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing this is San Diego or Malibu. Malibu? It can't be Malibu. Malibu doesn't have that. Like, it's like San Diego or LA for sure. And then this one looks like Chicago to me. Like, that to me screams Chicago. Mainly it's this building. Like, that to me just screams like Chicago. And then this one, it's like, I want to say that it's the Pacific Northwest because of the mountain. Like, this is Colorado, maybe. I don't know. Roast me in the comments. Tell me, like, how stupid I am for not knowing what these are, by all means, like, come at me. I'm really curious what you guys think these are, because I'm going to go on record. This is like the Colorado, like, Western United States, generic Western United States. I'm going with that. I'm going with, this is Chicago, and this is like Southern California. So if I'm wrong, roast me, let me know. What are they like on the inside? Let's see. Oh, they're lined. Okay, are they all lined? Yeah, they're all lined. They're really cute. They're sewn. It looks like sort of not stapled, but like, not stapled, but sewn. Where I literally just saw it and now I can't open to the page. It should be the dead middle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, really nice. Oh, you can see it over here too. I wonder what they're like with fountain. Could you imagine if these are not fountain pen friendly? Like, how silly would that be if these were not fountain pen friendly? We're going to find out now though. I mean, I guess they make roller balls too, right? Like, I'm just being kind of silly. So let's see. This is an Esterbrook Estie Cola in a stub. And this is Kobe milk chocolate. For those of you who watched the video on my Estie Cola, I am so glad I made that pairing, because it's beautiful. I'm in love with it. Okay, let's see. And guys, it is fountain pen friendly, like very little ghosting. And it doesn't do the best job of showing the property of the ink, but I mean, come on. It's still doing a pretty good job. I like these. These are really nice. I'd say they're like really similar to Field Notes, if not a little bit nicer. Way to go, Esterbrook. And also, yay, I didn't know I got these. I didn't think it was going to be a mystery box. And you guys, Atlas found a way to make it a mystery box and still magical, because of course they did, because they're Atlas and they're magic. Okay, I also got this little postcard, and I'm starting to collect them because the other order that I got from them that had stuff for my boyfriend in it, he doesn't know. Now he's going to know because he's going to watch the video. That's okay. It was like the one that is like, it kind of looks like a coloring page. And then this one is just like their shop at night, which is really cool. I like this one. I'm going to just start putting these like in my journal, I think. Okay. So the next thing I got was the quote unquote mystery box. And the mystery box is really cool because there's two ways that you can get it. One is like the traditional way, right? Hollywood says they're live and everybody runs to the website, tries to buy them all before they sell out, and Bob's your uncle, you get it or you don't. It's a true mystery box. You don't know what's in it. You don't have any idea, and you get the surprise when it shows up. The good thing is that it's exciting to open a mystery box. The bad news is that maybe you get a fountain pen you don't like. So, or not that you don't like, but it's not like your favorite, or it's not one you wanted, or like maybe it's one you don't like. It's okay to say you don't like a fountain pen. It's all right. All feelings are valid. What is it that they say? All emotions are valid, but not all realities are true. I don't know. So anyway, this is what came in my mystery box. I got the mystery box the other way. As I've said, I bid for it and got it as part of the auction. So I saw what was in it and I bought it for what's in here. You can probably see through here what it is, right? But I got it for what's in here. Before we get into this though, because once I open this, you guys are going to lose me. My ADHD is not going to allow me to care about anything else after I open this. So let's go through the other pieces that it had, because I was actually excited about all the other pieces too. So the first one is a binder clip by Penco. I don't have any of these binder clips from Penco. I've got like some like other style ones, like the ones that are like, they kind of look like that. And I use them a lot, but most of mine are really girly, as if like my bright purple hair didn't give that away, and like my perpetually done nails, right? And my like obsession for pink inks. But most of mine are pretty girly. And while my boyfriend is a very confident man and he doesn't care about using things that are pink, it's always weird to me because he's constantly asking me, hey, can I get one of those clips for the journal so I can use it in my journal? Because as all good boyfriends are, he has been sucked into the fountain pen world, let's be honest. We do this to our partners. And so I'm always giving him these like really girly, like pink pink and rose gold clips, and he doesn't care. He puts it on. He's happy for it. But it always gives me such a giggle, and I feel like I should really, you know, he uses them so much, he should have his own. I did consider getting him a really, really girly one just because it was funny. But then I thought, no, you know what? Now that I have this one, this is totally going to match his aesthetic, because his journal's like Korea Crafts. I may be mispronouncing it, but he got it at Atlas, the Korea Crafts one, and it's like super goth and gorgeous. And so I think like this one will really match, and all of his journals now look just like that. So this will really match. So this one's for him. The rest of the stuff is for me. Obviously, you know, he can use it and my daughter can use it, but you know, it was not purchased as a gift. So this Mystical Ephemera book I have been wanting for a while, but I just never pulled the trigger. And TikTok shop almost got me like 20 times. If you know me, you know I live on TikTok and I love it there. But oh snap. Okay, see, now TikTok didn't prepare me for how cool this was. And that's incredible, because usually TikTok is pretty influential for me. Oh wait, look at that skull. That's sick. Oh, I love it. So this looks way more like it's meant for journaling, right? Like this. Oh, those are creepy. Yeah, this is definitely meant for journaling, because it's got like to do. I love it. These might actually fit really nicely in the weeks, like the weekly layouts. Yeah, oh my God, I really love this. Like I said, I wasn't, I just hadn't pulled the trigger for some reason. And I'm really, really glad that I got it in this blind box, because these are going to be all over my journal and my Hobonichi. I can already tell. Oh, excuse me. All right, so the next thing I got was this campus notebook. That's funny, because I used campus notebooks a while back, I think like for note-taking in college from a master's program. And I think I did anyway. I'm old, so I'm wondering if maybe it was a different brand that looked like Campus. Anyway, so when it came time to buy my daughter notebooks, I bought her Campus, because I remember really liking them, because they make a wide rule, which I thought was really cool. Now, I haven't actually used them myself since college, and I didn't use fountain pens then. So I have heard that they're fountain pen friendly, and I'm really curious. So let's go ahead, and we are going to write. I hate this front page, so we're just going to sacrifice it, because I really am not going to be taking notes on it. So let's see. Esterbrook Estie, Cola, and this is in a stub. I can already tell by the way the ink is drying that this is really great fountain pen ink. Like you can see all the shading. That's so beautiful. And then this is Kobe, milk chocolate. Yeah, this is really nice paper, you guys. Hopefully it hasn't like bled through and made me a liar. Oh my God, that's like, what? What ink? What writing? Did I write on the other side? No, I didn't. Wow, that's really nice. And you can see the, you can see all of the shading. That's really, really lovely. Oh, snap. Okay, cool. This is in contention to maybe even be like an ink sample book. Because I like that you have the dates up here, but it's still gridded. Okay, this is awesome. All right, the next three things that came in that box were these inks. So I got the Van Dieman's or Van Dieman's. I'm gonna go with its Van Dieman's. The Natura Dualis, the Riverbank. And I have seen these. I saw my Dandelion Diaries swatch some Van Dieman's, and I was just in awe. And then I went to try and find them, and for some reason it proved very difficult, so I sort of never pursued it again. And then when I went to Atlas, I saw that they had it, and again, for some reason, just it never ended up buying it. So when I saw it in this gift box, in this mystery box, I was like very intrigued. So this is one of the reasons I bought the mystery box. So I've never used a Van Dieman's ink, so this is a new to me ink. And a new to me ink company too, which is really cool. And then Malibu Blue from Monte Verde. another ink. I've never used a Monte Verde ink. So I'm really, really excited about that, getting to try that. And then finally, the Blue Provence. These are little Gerben mini ink cartridges. And I didn't know that these came in the box, to be honest. I thought it was just these 2 inks. And I'm really excited because look, I use this pen with my Hobonichi as my as my like planner pen. And I do have the little cartridge in it, but that little cartridge holds like nothing. Like it really, it's kind of embarrassing. Look, it's like literally almost out. So, right now it has Atlas in it, how fitting. And I use it very sparingly because I don't know, I love it, but I tend to use my pink pen in my planner more because I love pink. But yeah, these are going to be really great for this. Then I don't have to worry about running out of ink as much because that one this is much more ink capacity than that converter has. So I'm really excited about that. A wonderful little surprise. It's going to be very beneficial. So I love that. This one I can't sample for you because in order to do it, I would have to break open one of the capsules and I kind of don't want to waste it. But I am very glad it's here and you do know I have it and I did show it to you. All right, now what I'm excited for, let's move on. This is the Malibu Blue. So I'm going to do this one. And I don't think I have like a straight up just regular blue. Well, that's not true. I have the Charlie's ink from River City Pen Co. But I don't know, that to me is like a special ink. That's like I know that it's not the Ohio Pen Show ink, right? Like they definitely did it for other things, Urban Ripple, but that's more like a lighter blue in my opinion. Maybe this one will be the same. I don't know. So I guess I do have a blue. That one to me is just special, so I don't consider it like a regular blue. Okay, so I guess these are all their colors. So all of these. Oh, and then their DC Super Show. Wow, I guess it seems like they are the people who do the Pen Show inks. Very cool. Ooh, Caribbean Blue and Capri Blue are also really pretty. And this is why I don't have a regular blue, right? Because I'm like drawn to the ones that are not regular blues. Anyway, let's swatch this and let's see how it goes. All right, and we are back. So it took me a little bit to open it, but we got through it. Let's see. Ooh, oh, that's really pretty. Do you remember when you were like in grade school and you got to like open up paints or like tempera paints to color with? That is kind of what this is reminding me of. This is like a blue, like a true, very, oh wow, this is really pretty. Hold the phone. That's a really nice color blue. Let's see how it writes. You guys already know I gotta turn the paper. I can't write straight up and down. So this is Monte Verde's. Let's start with Monte Verde, USA. And this is Malibu Blue ink. That is so pretty. So pretty. That's a really nice blue, like a really classic blue. I've got some like really funky blues. I think most of my blues are really funky. Like they've got like a lot of sheen, or, you know, lots of shimmer. And this one is just like a straight up blue, which is really cool. I'm excited to see how this one dries and what the shading is like. All right, our next one is Riverbank by Van Dieman's. Let's open this. Oh my gosh, the bottle is gorgeous. Hold up. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna put the bottle down so you can look at it without my hands in the way. Look at that. Look at that bottle. The bottle alone is a work of art. Like just, it's like a cat head. I wonder if cats have meaning to them. Like if they have a... Van Dieman's fountain pen inks are crafted with precision and passion in micro batches to a unique family formula. Made with Australian ingredients and distilled Tasmanian water, they deliver smooth flow, clean writing, and exceptional performance. Handmade in Tasmania. I wonder if this is meant to be like the Tasmanian devil's head. I don't know, but the bottle like is gorgeous. I'm already overanalyzing it, so that's how you know it's gorgeous. And it's like a light rose gold color for the metallic. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, now I'm excited. Okay, as if I haven't been excited the entire time, right? Oh shoot! Just look at it in the cap. What am I about to swatch? Okay, you guys, if I pass out, you know, I'd say call the paramedics, but if I pass out and paramedics need to be called, y'all can't do it because the video won't go live until I'm back, so. This is a really weird color. It's like mossy pink. It's drying and becoming more pink as it dries. It goes down looking like algae water and it dries into this gorgeous... What is this magic? Are you seeing this? Please tell me you're seeing this too. Because it's like, this part here, it looked like swamp water. Like literally, it goes down. It looks like swamp water. Like literally. It looks like you picked up water with a bunch of algae in it. And then it dries and it's like this gorgeous... Oh my God, okay, I'm so excited. I'm so like blown away by it that like I'm forgetting that I need to do a writing sample. Hold the phone. How is this thing gonna write? I want to see this in like a broad nib or like a stub. I want to see that. Wow. So this is Van Dieman's. Oh shit, this writes beautifully. Van Dieman's Natura Dualis makes sense. I mean, Natura Dualis, I think it means like the duality of nature, and these are two, like, I think these are like across from each other on the color wheel and everything. That's wild. And this is Riverbank. And it's a dual tone. Yeah, it is a dual tone. Okay, I am really curious as to how this is going to dry when it's like an actual swatch, right? Because how's it going to dry? I'm sorry, as a writing sample. Because as a swatch, like, there's a lot of ink. It can do its thing. But yeah, I'm curious. Already, I'm starting to see, you can see it in both of them. It's kind of similar to Sirena a little bit. Okay, wait, hold the phone. Where is Sirena? Okay, yeah, well, that's like really different. Okay, there we go. I feel kind of silly because I remember this going down looking like algae and then drying to pink. So yeah, it does, but it's not as murky. Like this one's like a really murky, deep swamp water. I don't know. I'm making it sound horrible. It's not horrible. Yeah, very different ink. But as it dries, I think we'll see that it does have that similarness in that it has green and pink in it, but this one is very much going towards the pink. I think the Sirena stays more towards the green, and it doesn't have as drastic a change. I mean, like that took my breath away. Okay, I bought that entire mystery box for what's in here. Literally, I have wanted this pen for quite a while. For those who still don't know, like maybe this is your first time watching this channel and you still haven't picked up on it, I'm a huge dork. And this is a Lord of the Rings pen. But it's not just any Lord of the Rings pen. No. This, my friends, ooh, it's a pen sleeve. Sorry, the ADHD is out of control. Ooh, that fits it very nice, except it like kind of sticks out a little bit. Now, how do I get it out? Squeeze it. Okay. Yeah, this is really nice. I like it. Very cool. I don't have a novel or pen, but maybe it's a sign, right? Anyway, I was distracted. This is not just any pen, okay? This pen, guys, is Sauron. And, okay, this pen, The reason that I love this pen above all the other ones is because, first off, oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that pen. What? What? You're kidding. Hold on. Hold on. It's the pen and the ink. They come together. I knew this. But this pen, okay, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, number one, look how beautiful that pen is. Look at that color. Look at the red on that. But this pen, okay, let's see if it'll focus, has the Ring of Power on it. The pen is the Sauron pen, and it has the Ring of Power on it. The one ring to rule them all. And it is on the Sauron pen. Okay? Like that's like, it's a thing. Oh my God, the Eye of Sauron. The Eye of Sauron. Do you see it? Do you see that there? God, I hope this is picking up properly because this is, wow. Holy Hobbit balls. This is amazing. It says Ferris Wheel Press. It has Sauron on one side and the Eye of Sauron on the other. Eye of Sauron. Sauron. Holy crikey. This pen not only comes with like a medium nib, which is very nice, it also comes with a Fude nib. It also comes with Shadows of Mordor. Let's do an eye. Because of course we gotta swatch it like an eye. Look at that. Jesus, that's gorgeous. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous ink. That's just so pretty. Holy crikey. Okay, holy cow. That is stunning. We are going to, you know what? Instead of using this, I'm going to ink up this pen with the medium nib. Let's do that. All right, so let's shake this up a bit, shall we? Let's you know, this, I can already tell this is drying beautifully. It writes so beautifully. There were no hard starts. It took ink really beautifully. I'm seeing all the shimmer particles. I'm starting to see them as this dries. So yeah, really, really excited with and really happy with this purchase. All right, speaking of inks that are dry, these have now dried. And all right, let's go in a little bit closer so you can see because I think it merits it. Look at that. You can really see this is very pink. It's a very pink ink with like green shadowing. Definitely a duochrome ink, right? There's no question about that. It is, oh, sorry, duo shading. What do they call it? Dual tone. Definitely dual tone. It is pink and green. I like it over here where it starts to get a little bit lighter and thinner. And that's awesome because that's how it writes. It's a light pink ink in a way, but it's also a dark pink ink. It's so cool. This is Tomo River paper. That might be affecting it. Definitely not like Sirena. Sirena is very much a green. It's a very green ink with like hints of light pink. Van Dieman's is green and I'm sorry, it's pink. It's pink with green in it. So yeah, I'm glad I swatched them together because I would have said that they were similar. They absolutely are not. I was misremembering this one. And also this one went down different, so it threw me. But very, very neat. Now, not to ignore the Monte Verde Malibu blue ink. This is a beautiful blue. Like I see why they call it Malibu blue. It's very cheery and preppy in my mind. Like it's not a dark blue. It's not a light blue. It is a blue. And I love this sort of like very light reddish reddish sheen that it has. But that is not something I'm seeing in the writing. I think that just is because I put it down so thickly. So I'm really happy with these inks, really, really happy. And now that this is pretty much dry, yeah, this is dry, you can really see the shimmer. There is a lot of gold shimmer. It is a blood red Bordeaux color with lots of gold shimmer, and it comes through in the writing too. All right, so I am going to pull this back up and I am going to ink my Esterbrook Estie while I describe to you the experience of purchasing with as part of this crazy sale. So what was my experience? I saw that it was coming a few days before it actually started, and I saw the list go up, and I was looking and I was thinking, what do I want? Do I want to do this? Do I not want to do it? And I saw a Benu that I thought, well, maybe. And then I saw the Esterbrook and I thought, oh, I really wanted this, but I don't know, man. What does it mean that it has like a faulty cap? And so I reached out, and the moderators on Discord are awesome. And you should join their Discord channel, even if you don't plan on doing the experience sale, because it's just a fun place. Like, I'm in other fountain pen Discords and they're not as fun. Granted, they're still fun, but there's something about the Atlas one that's like extra fun. And so anyway, I asked them questions and they explained it. And I think Hollywood even came on it and gave an answer. And like made me feel good about it, right? So I knew like what the issue actually was. And they told me about the fact that it had the warranty. So I could, of course, call them up and be like, yo, replace the top, right? But when they explained what it was, I thought, no, I'm not going to have them replace the top because I want to be able to use this the way I want to. And I'm thinking I'm going to like it better without it. Anyway, the sale came. I knew that it was going to be hard to get an Estie, but I logged on and I started, and they explained the rules, and Hollywood came on and he would post a picture of the pen, post the price that it was, like retail price, and then what he was selling it for, and that matched the spreadsheet, and he went in the order of the spreadsheet, and then he would put a little green button and you would have to say claimed, and if you weren't fast enough, you didn't get it. And when we got to the Esties, it was like a feeding frenzy. It's like, you know that scene in Jaws when they throw chum out and like Jaws just attacks? It's kind of like that. It was wild. Like, it was so fun. I don't know why I thought it was fun. I generally don't like high pressure sale situations, but this one was way too much fun. And I think like one of the things I love about it is that like they could be returning these pens or they can be like damaging them or whatever, but they chose this method. And it's just such a fun method. So I love it. I think it's great. And that is how I got this pen that I wanted for a while at a price that my pocketbook was a lot happier about. So this is the Esterbrook Estie. Have to turn it. I can't, guys. Sorry. Estie, and this is in sea glass. And this is a medium nib. And this has Vinta ink. Sirena. This is a really interesting nib. It's a little bit scratchy, but not in a bad way. Like, it's like enjoyably scratchy. Yeah, this writes really nice. It is scratchy. I might get it tuned. I might just smooth it and tune it myself. I do that to a lot of my pens. But I have been considering getting a flex nib, like a semi-flex nib from Esterbrook for a pen, and this might be the one that gets it. So we'll see. I have to think about it, but I do like it. It reminds me of a Sailor in the scratchiness, right? It's got that little tiny bit of feedback, ever so much more than this one. And I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to figure out if it's Once again, is it a bug or a feature, guys? A bug or a feature? We got to figure that out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. If this sounds like a lot of fun to you, go ahead and join the Atlas Discord server. And if you don't participate in it, at least watch it, because it's a really fun spectator sport, in my opinion. I was planning on just watching it, but I got carried away like I always do. If you think this sounds like insane, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. If you've ever participated in one of these, I would love to hear your story and what you got. Like, I'm really curious. I am going to be participating in all of these, I think, even if I don't buy anything, just because it was so much fun. I did learn a lot about Hollywood and his Chipotle order, which was funny. He is such a character. I mean, he's one of those guys who, like, if you didn't know it was a character, you'd probably hate, but because you know it's a character and he's just being silly and over the top, you love. And I really like that. I love that it's a store that has character. And that, to me, makes me love shopping there. And the experiences that they create for their clients and their customers is just so fun. I know I said it in my previous one. I get paid nothing to tell you this. I am not an affiliate. I just, maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to have an affiliate code with Atlas because it'd help to offset the cost of all the money I spend there. But either way, it's amazing. Do yourself a favor. Even if you don't buy anything, watch it. Watch the live stream. Check out the Discord. You will not regret it. You will have a blast, I promise. If you liked the video, like I said, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so. I have videos coming out. I'm going to do a deep dive into this pen and how it's performing in a week or so. And like I said, I'll be doing a deep dive into the comparison of the two Ferris wheel press. I've got so much lined up that I'm excited to share with you guys. So yeah, subscribe, come along for the ride, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.